How you doing? It's Friday night. There's a sliver of moon. And yes, there's the occasional loud-ass truck going by. But for the most part, I hear ducks, the frogs, and the loud-ass truck. And I'm staring at the moon. That little sliver you see, center screen, just between the trees. I don't know, it was a little bit of a surreal feeling. Thought I'd just share my thoughts for a minute. And there is so much happening in the world that I, give props and kudos to anyone who's out there trying to put something positive in the world. Everybody has something different. Some people have audits or cooking shows. My son and I have a Lego thing. Some people have gardening. Rasta Bear has his reggae thing. Ray has his mud flood. Jen has the melted buildings. We have really loud cars nearby. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but the microphone on this phone is actually pretty decent. That's why I chose to use it. I don't want to ramble on. I mean, I do hope you all are doing well. But sometimes, after work, I'm just sitting on my deck, having a moment of reflection, just looking at a street light and the sliver of the moon, which could just be a reflection of what's here. I don't know what it is. I don't know how far away it is. I make no claims as to what I think it might or might not be made of. But I know it's fascinating. It's fascinating enough to be just, I was an ordinary guy. I started a YouTube thing. And obviously, I have a bear name. You can make your own conclusions. But also, I found him also from Chowder, but also through Crow 777. And then I became a bear, and we moved it to D Live, and then I got a lot more, Crow 777 radio and Big Bear gravy. So, and it would just so happen, chance, synchronicities abound, that I'd come across a telescope at a garage sale for $20 with a tripod. And that night I set it up, and I've been hooked ever since. So every time, and I know this is a crappy depiction of, the joy and fascination of astronomy, and astrology and how they link in. And hey, there's a plane. Awesome. Wow. I'm not sure how the audio is going to turn out on this. But wow. Anyways, the moon is fascinating. Every full moon, I try to set up in my driveway, depending on what time of night it is. I try to set up my telescope and get either one or both of my kids out there to be like, just take a second. I took the time to set it up without touching the telescope. Look through the eyepiece. And they'll be like, wow, it's so bright. Like, it hurts my eyes if I stare at it too long. And it does. It's one of those things where I've had it where I've done too much moonscaping one night and I've had a headache, like a migraine that night, where I had to take 2 Advil, eat some toast, and drink a bunch of water before bed. but that's all part of the experience. And just like the Land Rover that's allegedly on a different celestial body, allegedly, people that call me crazy have never looked at it through a telescope. I find just the psychology behind that fascinating. And they always refer to Daddy Nursa, and they're like, "You don't know what you're talking about. You're not a scientist." I'm like, "Nope, but I do have a $20 telescope I got at a garage sale, and I do use it every time there's a full moon or the conjunction or Mars goes around the moon." Speaking of the moon, the sliver of the moon is now really cloudy. I'm trying to keep it center screen. Obviously, this is a crapped out LG phone I found cleaning out a house. So I'm trying to readjust because, camera's not going to do it justice. And I do not have the Crow technology to put the phone to the telescope and do it proper. I've tried to line it up. I've even made videos of it. I have failed time and time again. And now, of course, that I'm talking about the moon, it gets covered by fog and clouds. Man-made or natural or otherwise or whatever. But it's really hazy over there now. And it's like a little orange sliver that I can see with my eyes, but of course is not showing up on screen now. So this is fun, where you have a lot of background noise and my butt talking, and then not the moon, which is what was there when we started out center screen. How funny is that? I see it with my eyes. Obviously I have glasses, but this camera is just, yes, I hear you. The cat's here, obviously. Anyways, whether it be the sliver of a moon, I hear you, or a complete full moon, I do find it to be fascinating. And if the clouds do part, and later tonight I'll probably be breaking out my telescope, having a look at it. But for now, it's just, we started out looking at the moon, and now it's not there. Anyways, I truly hope you're all doing well. And if you feel any inner conflict, just put something out there that you love that makes other people smile. Like I said, Karen B has the cooking thing, Ray has the mud flood thing, Jen has the melted buildings, Uncool Paranoia has her thing, Media Bear has his things, Ross the Bear loves to do the reggae dancing, which I think he's doing right now, as a matter of fact. And everybody has, their thing. I like to do the Lego thing. Crow, 777 and all them love to do the astrology and, conspiracy thing and all that. It's cool. I love it. It's a lot of good gravy. Benjamin Boulderson puts out some good gravy. Owen Benjamin, obviously, goes without saying. But anyways, I just thought I'd put a good message out there into the ether. And I really don't give a rat's rear end who sees it, and who likes it, and who says anything. And yeah, I'm aware that, there are trolls out there that say, think, do, whatever. But just know when you put something out there, are you causing strife or are you spreading joy? It's just, something to ponder. It's like, there's a difference between being knowledgeable and being intelligent. Being knowledgeable means you might be smart enough to absorb information. Being intelligent means you know how to apply it. Anyways, I hope you're all doing well, and as usual, I'll do my, as always, sign off. Do you feel loved? Always be nice to one another. Be well. Later.